Today I want to talk about a safe place. What is a safe place?
We all have a satisfaction associated with doing something that somebody finds useful.
You know, often we think about a safe place as a physical thing, and it is. We have a muster point that you see outside of buildings and stores, which is when there's an emergency or a fire, a designated place for people to gather so that everyone can see that people are safe from the emergency, from the fire, or whatever else is going on. And physical safety is important. I know kids have, there's on some stores, there's a sign that tells kids that that's a safe place if they're running from someone or if something bad is happening. And those kinds of things are important. What I'd like you to consider today is creating a safe place for yourself. And that is beyond the physical. You need, absolutely, we all do, to have a safe physical place that we can go or be. And that's a critical thing. Today, in this part, I want to talk about a safe place in your heart. Because regardless of where we are physically, the image and feelings and stories we carry inside of us is what mostly determines whether or not we feel safe. Someone once said, pain is mandatory, but suffering is optional. What the heck does that mean? When someone says something unkind to you, for example, that may hurt you. It may be sad that they think that, or they may say something insulting or negative, and so, it hurts. The suffering is optional part means, okay, now that that has happened, what do you do? If you continue to live in the place of allowing their opinion to dictate how you feel, then you continue with the suffering. The truth is, someone else's opinion about you isn't true. It is their opinion, and it may be what they believe, but what someone else believes about me doesn't make it true. It doesn't mean that a group of others believe the same thing, and it certainly doesn't mean that I have to accept that. So that's a starting point to think about a safe place. A safe place in your heart or in your mind is a place where you can go where you know you are okay, where you know that you are enough, that you are capable, that you are adequate, that you are good enough. We live in a time when there's so much comparison. Do I have as much money as someone else? Do I have the prestige in my position? Am I as cool as, fill in the blank? Someone in your industry, someone at your work, someone in your life, some celebrity, and so forth. And we live in this place that makes us feel like we need some external validation of being okay. And when those validations either don't come or they're negative, we feel attacked. Creating a safe place in your emotional world is one of the first keys to not suffering, no matter what the circumstance is around you. That means, for example, you can be happy in the midst of poverty. We know that that is true because there's lots of people that do that. They don't have a lot and they are happy. They're not miserable constantly. There's lots of people that are miserable too, but they're miserable simply because they expect that they should have more. They look at others and say, I should have that. It's not fair that. How come I don't have? And so they create their own world of suffering. There's an old saying in one of my kung fu books when I was doing martial arts that says, he who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Or she who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Simple and complex at the same time. A safe place in your mind is a place where you can turn off all of the external chatter, all of the external noise, everybody else's opinion, all the nonsense and intrusion noise that's going on around you. If you haven't practiced that, that may seem out of reach. It may seem that you don't have a place like that. You may even believe it's not true, so how could you possibly have a place like that? The first key is this. It is true. You are enough. You are okay, and you are good enough just as you are. Now that might seem like a strange doctrine or like I'm speaking some other language if you haven't lived there before. But the only thing that makes you not okay, not good enough, or not at peace is A, somebody says so and you accept it, or you say so to yourself, and almost always that's based on a story that you have about what somebody else would have thought. So you have accepted a story of someone else's decision. You have to do or be these certain things in order to be okay, and you've bought into that, and then you look at yourself and you're not, and so you beat yourself up, right? The worst suffering is the self-inflicted suffering. The suffering where you accept someone else's judgment that you're not good enough. The suffering that says all of those things are true. And then you get to the point where you look in the mirror and you say, I'm awful. And there's no, I'm evil, I'm awful. I deserve to die in the most extreme circumstance. And when people actually get to the place where they believe that, why then they do those terrible things. But it's all based on a lie, because the truth, the real hardcore, at the bottom line truth is you are enough, you are capable, you are worthwhile, and you are powerful. Even with that, that doesn't mean that we have to be content or satisfied or wanting to stay right where we are. I can truly know that I'm enough right now and be in a safe place, a place that I retreat to when everything around me seems to be attacking. And then I can look at myself and say, I am okay where I am right now. And next year or next month or next week at this time, I want to be there. I want to have changed this. My hair's too long. I want to get a haircut. I weigh too much. I want to lose some weight. That doesn't require hating yourself as you are. It doesn't require any negativity. I don't play that song well enough on the piano. I haven't got this song recorded that I haven't got that finished. I don't have to be bad. I don't have that finished and I'm rotten and stupid because I'm late. I haven't got it finished today and I'm okay. And by next week I will have it finished. I don't have that business build. I don't have that relationship fixed. I don't have the job that I want. None of that makes you bad. And when the feeling is created that it does, then you don't have that safe place. So your light rope daily transformation thought for today is you are enough. You are capable. You are powerful. Create that safe place in your mind to shield yourself when you feel those attacks. From that place of being safe, you can then decide if and what you want to grow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for watching the videos. Take this opportunity, leave a comment, subscribe most of all, and don't forget to spread the word about this channel.